And Mia, I can tell you that the rain has not let up in the last hour or so. We've been here since about 10 o'clock at night, and the rain just keeps increasing in power. I just also want to show you now how many cars are parked underneath. I mean, I guess if there's one place you have to shelter in place, Buc-Cee's is a good place to do it. But the number of cars we've seen driving in here to get out of the rain, you can see for yourself. Now, I have one reason as to why there are a number of people in here, and the gentleman we just wanted to interview, apparently declined our interview at this point. But there's another gentleman over here. Eric can walk with me for a second. He told me this gentleman was at the Mayweather-McGregor fight. Sir, can we just talk to you real quick? Just what this storm is like? I mean, what were you doing out in the first place? I know were you watching the fight?
No, we're supposed to go to a nightclub, but the exit was so messed up, too much water.
Yeah.
On the side of the road.
Yeah.
So we end up to here, all the way to here, because we're supposed to go to Pasadena.
You're going to Pasadena. Do you regret going out tonight now?
No, I'm going back home, but I'm going to stay here for a while.
Do you regret leaving? Where do you live exactly?
We live on the north side of Houston.
Okay, and you were going to Pasadena.
We're supposed to go to Pasadena to a nightclub, but
you seen any high water spots? You said you couldn't get out of the exit because it was
too much water on the side of the road, on the side of the freeway.
Okay, and how long are you planning on waiting here?
Maybe another hour or so.
When you see all this rain, what kind of comes to your mind?
I don't know. It's crazy. Crazy, too much water. Never seen something like that.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, you know, a number of people trying to go out for a Saturday night. You can see all the people kind of sheltering in place here at Buc-Cee's. You heard this gentleman right over here that he's going to wait it out. There are a number of other folks here who likely are going to do the same. You know, it's amazing to me that there are as many people on the roads as possible, but people want to go we're trying to go watch the Mayweather McGregor fight, excuse me, and a lot of people just trying to go out for a Saturday night. You know, we talked earlier about folks who, you know, maybe thought that the rain wasn't going to be as bad because it was fine in Houston earlier. But we're going to continue to try and talk to some of these drivers out here and see what they were up to and, you know, how long they're planning to camp out here. But I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Josh, real quick, I know from that Buc-Cee's where you are, you can likely see the freeway. Have you seen that much traffic there on the freeway or even the feeder road, quite frankly, if it's still accessible to people?
Not a ton of cars. There was a big wave of cars that came into Buc-Cee's, I want to say about 45 minutes ago. I'm guessing that after the fight ended, a lot of people were kind of like, oh God, what do I do now? I got to get home, and this is the best place for people to pull off. You know, I'm actually looking in the distance there. I see a couple of cars on the highway, and there's one car in the feeder here that's also pulling into Buc-Cee's. A few cars here and there that kind of go in waves, but and now I see a tow truck actually right in front of me as well. So it's pretty, I hope this is as many cars as we see out here tonight, because it is really treacherous out there on the roads.